Hello everyone, welcome back to No Man's Sky Permadeath. Next generation. I actually forgot that part. Today we are going to do some ship scrapping. I'm working on getting augments for the exotic and some few upgrades here. I've got 2 shields and 2 hyperdrive modules. I need a total of 4 hyperdrives and 5 shields, I think. I also bought a hauler that happened to land here. That one that just took off right there came in as an S-class, so I bought it for the purpose of having somewhere to make stasis devices at. Just before we started, I made a ton of condensed carbon and a ton of ionized cobalt and quite a few stasis devices. I think I made 11 stasis devices. I'd have to do the math. But I sold them, and now we have 621 million units. I have bought and sold some ships since then, including a 52 million unit hauler. So I had quite a bit more money when I started. And this is funny. I've been standing here scrapping the same first wave ship. And it didn't come in this time. So we're not going to do this for the entire episode. I'm hoping that I'll be able to find a Quicksilver mission. And barring that, we will go get a little bit more salvage data and perhaps visit the base. We also have our fleet has come in, as you can see in the lower right corner, mission complete. So we have that to take care of. It's best to look down towards the entrance for ships to come in until they start coming in. If you take off and you go up there or you go over there, sometimes that slows down ship spawning. I have picked up 5 storage augments and a ton of nanites. This particular ship, as an A class, gave me 5 modules. As an A and a B, both gave me 5 modules. As a C class, it only gave me 4 to sell, but they are, every one of them, giving me augments. And I learned that from Sirius Lee's, that if you find a ship that gives augments, it will give augments at every level. And it has done that. I think the A class must have given me 2. I'll have to check that. This is the hauler that I bought. I bought the S-class version of it for 52 million. And it's just a simple hauler. It's just 31 slots, I believe. Nothing too big. We will go get Mistress of Frost. And I had thought about doing that today, but frankly, I'm not into it today. I could, but it would be meaning stopping the video here to bring up the picture. Oh hum, where's my first wave ship? It's been coming this whole time. But ships are landing now, so we can go upstairs and go buy the 2 modules. And since I'm selling A, B, and C class modules and buying S class modules, my net return is not going to be great. Here we go, starships and hyperdrives. If you are just straight up selling the modules, you're going to do much better. We might have to wait for the second wave to come in. We are down to 200 Quicksilver, and that's because I bought a ton of stuff, and not the least of which is these awesome pants, the Viking pants with the knife on them. I really, really like these pants. They look awesome. We're going to have to wait for this wave. This silly wave. This is actually the second wave, and I've accidentally reloaded, I guess, without saving first. So ship scrapping. It can take some time if you're only picking one kind of ship. And oh, this is a different one. Let's scrap this one. This is a different fighter. And is that my ship? There's my ship right there. So we'll grab this one and the other one because I'm curious about this fighter. Oops. Make an offer and make it quickly. So here's my ship that's giving the great modules. And we'll see what class it is this time. C class, so only 4 modules and 1 augment. And we'll see about this shield fighter right here in just a minute. So ship scrapping, I learned how to do pretty quickly right when it started. The finer points of it, though, I've picked up here and there. This idea of no matter the class, you'll get, it's very predictable what you'll get. That came from Series Lee's. Alright, let's see what this ship does. So it's a combination of needing to replenish my nanites and also getting the augments for the exotic. Let's see what this one gives us. 3 upgrades and 1 augment. So actually the little fighter that costs less is better because I got 4 upgrades from that one and 1 augment. So we're gonna have to sell this stuff to this guy. Unless that was my ship coming back in. It does come in twice. The best possible scenario is to find a tiny shuttle that does this. See, we're up to 7 storage augments, which is great. Activated, we'll sell that. And that. And I think I will continue to hang on to geodesite just for a little bit longer. I've already got quite a bit of it. I think I've got about 20 of them. So how are we doing right here? Oh, yep, there it is. Came in a second time. This is also going to be a C class. This is not the top ship in the system. It's a Corvax system, so the top ship in the system is likely to be an Explorer. That's a nice looking one, a B-27. Could possibly be an S class. This is just the first ship that consistently gave me augments every time I scrapped it. And you'll see we now have 8 augments and 4 modules to sell. So I'm not buying the S-Class upgrade modules on every turn because that would be really destructive to my nanite count. What am I doing? Yeah. I've got some funny looking stuff in my inventory right now, so it's a little bit more difficult. Like I've got 3 hex plate bushes. I don't know why they're there. I was doing a little bit of inventory stuff. There's another one, C-16. The only ship I've seen as an S-class is this one. Alright, let's reload. See if we can go back to the first wave this time. We should be at the first wave. We'll just wait for this ship to come in one more time, and then we'll go on to the next thing. I need to check the Anomaly really soon to see if there's a mission, because if I don't, and the mission takes 20 minutes, we'll run out of time for it. I'm also picking up a ton of chromatic metal from this ship. So if you remember, we only needed 3 more augments to complete the tech on that exotic. So every augment that we get now is going directly to cargo, which is the front part of the inventory. So that's 5 more slots. That's pretty good, since I need to put 3 hyperdrives up there. Here comes the hauler. There's not much game sound today. Ah, interesting. I must have been in a storm. There's the D-36. This can be boring, but I mean, there's other things to do. And as long as you let that first ship come in after you reload, and you keep an eye on the deck, then you should be okay. The ships do stay on the ground for a minute. And we have the C-Class again. Good grief. There's a different sound. What was that? Just a really loud shuttle. All right. Usually by the time I finish this, the second one is just about to come in. And you'll notice that I'm in the Radiant Pillar. That's the ship that it's going to call anyway. So when it calls it in, I save and reload in that ship, and let my main fighter go back to the freighter. There's no point in continually re-saving in the fighter, in the big fighter. That's just an extra irritation. Was that it? Yep, that was it. So now we have 9 augments. We will go ahead and first I want to see what system I'm in. We are in Kalash. I just came to this system for the first time on this save. And it's also the first time that I've ever named it. As you can see, it's within the same region as Ocean Beaches, so I put the KJ in front of it. Apparently multiplayer is on. No wonder. It's a good thing that I didn't get killed. It's lucky, because there have been several times that I've tabbed out of the game just leaving my ship right there floating in space. Alright, let's see what we've got. Rescue a stranded life form, hazardous flora, And it's 56, so we've got 4 minutes till the next mission. That's time to go change ships and look at the hauler. And we'll go ahead and put that on the exotic. I'm really surprised multiplayer was on because it wasn't on earlier, I don't think. Good grief. Takes forever to land. I had a heck of a time. I think I mentioned this before that once the storage containers were on the freighter, I was never going to be able to find what I was looking for. Turns out that's true. We will do that. Now we'll go look at the new hauler. This is not my forever hauler. This just happened to fly in as an S-class, so I grabbed it. It needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 augments. And we'll go ahead and put this stuff in the back. We don't really need all that. Looks like the pulse engine's going to be stuck up front. But yeah, just a temporary hauler until I go get Mistress of Frost. And I will be trading this Pride of Flight for Mistress of Frost because I don't want to load up my landing bay with a bunch of ships. I like to keep as many slots clear as I can. And we need to change ships. And we'll go grab the missions. And we'll still have plenty of time to go back to the Anomaly if there's a short mission. Alrighty, now my freighter inventory is completely full. Those are minerals. This is dihydrogen. Alright, put that on the freighter. I've also been making fuel. Put that out of the way. This goes into storage. So does paraffinium. And I'll have to move all of that stuff because, oops, that went into the wrong storage. I'll have to move all that stuff because it will be in the wrong place because there's space available elsewhere. And as you can see, there's geodesite. And lots of stars. Every time I see this deuterium, I think it's dihydrogen. Well, that doesn't fit in there. We'll have to go in there with it. Alright, I think that was about everything. Let's see if we can call these in. Yep. Activated cadmium. Ooh, superconductors. Nice. More activated cadmium. Alright. And here is the combat mission. It was quite a bit longer, or shorter this time. More semiconductors this time. Oh, chromatic metal. Yeah, I really need that. Yikes. Let's see really quickly if there's a mission. At this point, we have 10 minutes left to do a Nexus mission. There is an industrial mission, and that is it. And let's see if we have to send... Nope. We can send 3. Here we go. As long as we have a mission going. We need to build up to those higher length missions, and we need to be in probably a better star system to do that. I have heard that there's a relationship between where you send the mission from. I don't know if it's true yet. It's something that I'm still testing myself. Alrighty. I also have a little bit of salvage data. Of course, the game considers, I think it's 3 or 4 salvage data is considered to be significant. Alrighty, survey a planet, that takes an hour. Hunt pirates. That only takes a minute, but it's not Quicksilver. And what we need is Quicksilver, so we're not gonna do that one today. Let's take care of the rest of this, and we'll go quickly look and see what kind of planets there are in this system. Howdy. Oh, I can get another receiver. That's awesome. And flora data. I might have some of that. I doubt that I have any milestones. Nope on the milestones, and this exchange is horrible, so not doing that. That looks broken. The launch tube. I say survey a planet takes an hour. It can take 2 hours. It takes a significant amount of time. It's not something that I'll be doing on a video. Pretty much scanning the vast majority of everything on a planet. It's pretty intense. Alright, so I know... Oh, I've done a bunch of reloading. Is this the system that has... No, that was the last system I was in, which is not listed here. That's interesting. We're just gonna land and take off. It looks stormy, but that will get the information into discoveries, and after the information's in discoveries, then you can quickly reference it. Oops. I need a landing place. How about we land right next to those storm crystals? Ooh, flying snakes. Lightning. Loud noises. Yikes. Clearly. I don't know if you could hear her. She was yelling, "Extreme hazard planet." Derp. Not where I want to go. We'll go to the other one first. Oh, good grief. Hostile scans. I guess this pretty much means that we will definitely be doing some Nexus missions on Friday. I will make a point of it. Hi, there's one of my combat ships. Alright, I got all turned around. Is that one? This one looks like it has an atmosphere. Yeah. Oh, ancient bones. Dioxite. Boy, I really struggled to find dioxite. And I might just mine it. You know, just to have it there in the background. Wouldn't have to be a very big mine, just, you know, a couple of thousand would be more than enough. No trees, huh? It does have a beautiful sky, though. Oh, it's a beautiful planet. It's snowy. That means that it is clear weather and does not have storms. I learned a lot about frozen planets. There's a place to land right there. Perfect ski weather. Oh, look at this. I finally found some uranium and bought a ton. Look at this tiny little guy. Hi. What are you doing? What? Oh, I thought it was a weird shuttle, but it's just not facing me. Howdy. Offer to trade. All garbage. Okay. Nice to know. Alright, well this planet's got perfect weather. That is a good candidate for a dioxide farm. Moss Kipton's Walk Dioxide Farm. Absolutely perfect for it. Oh, do I have the wrong multi-tool? I do. We didn't land next to anything. We'll go check out the other planets. Let's see here. I think that other frozen looking planet was over here somewhere though. It must be, there it is. Is that it? Yep. That one's closer. Whenever I do this, go to a new system, I always try to make sure that I check things out. If I don't land on every planet, I at least scan them to see what's available. This is a dead planet. Tell because there's no atmosphere. I do like the dead planets that are snowy. I want to build a ski resort. Yep. Dead as a doornail. Canadona Gamma. It's got plants on it though. And eggs. cool. What else does it have? Nothing. That's interesting that it's got these little bushes. Little frozen bushes all over the place. That's kind of cool. Rusted metal. Rusted metal. If you don't have a positron or room for a positron on your starship, there's a cobalt deposit. Several of those. Setting up a rusted metal farm is the next best thing. And I say next best because you have to convert that rusted metal to ferrite. And which means cooking. And that takes time. Alrighty. That's where we were. We haven't been there. I like to at least land on the planets just to at least look at them for a second. Earlier today I found a planet that was hidden, and I didn't even know it was there because I hadn't looked at the planet count. I didn't know how many planets were there. And as I was leaving, I saw this tiny little planet behind the biggest planet in the system, and it turned out to be a blissful lush. The problem was that the mountains were super duper high and steep, and I named the planet Rocky Mountain High. This looks like another frozen planet. I don't know what that brown planet was. Very, very mountainous. We'll land on top of this mountain. This is the perfect kind of planet to do ferrite farming with a positron, because it's got these kind of rocks on it. Alright, let's see, we have frozen clouds. I think that's also clear weather. This one has trees. That looks like almost the same animal that I just scanned. Aw, that's pretty. That's trees, but it doesn't have frozen trees. I mean, there's a little bit of snow on them, I guess. More like a cypress. Alright, one planet to go. I don't know exactly where it is. There it is, right there. That's pretty cool. Two frozen planets with clear weather. One of them is nice enough to go hunt for salvage data and other things on. This one has a red sky. And there's a place to land. There's more than a red sky. It's also got a filter, I think. You got malicious sentinels. Atmospheric heat instabilities, bountiful flora, abundant fauna, or whatever it said. This is the station multi-tool. It's also C-class. Or it looks very similar to it anyway. And do you have anything wonderful to sell me? Purchase stuff things. what did I say it was out of? Solar mirrors? Buy one of those. It's got nitrogen salt here. And dihydrogen. And some salvage data. Alrighty. Well, we should have ended on the beautiful planet. This is terrible. Terrible light. Alright, you guys. I want to thank you all so much for coming along. We will see you tomorrow, I believe it is, for Live with Lava and KJ. No immediate plans for that episode. We haven't decided. We've been distracted by the Christmas thing. And we'll see you on Friday with Nexus missions. Thanks again for coming along. Have a great day.